All right, time for another back test. This is for June. We're starting on June performance. And I was hoping to make a video, start making videos a little sooner. My goal was to kind of continue this trajectory of making videos every day. I did not have an opportunity until today to make a video. A couple reasons. One, we've been trying to get the June performance data sets uploaded to the database for the channels that we've got. And then we've got another like 40 some channels whose data has to be run and uploaded. So it's quite a bit of workload. And we hope to be getting that stuff up, throughout the course of this month. That's our goal. And one of the other issues that we ran into was, and some of you know about this, Telegram. I don't know exactly what happened with them. I think that they experienced some kind of a hack, but they started rolling out some updates to their API system, which we've known about for about a week. But it was what we saw starting maybe about Wednesday, Thursday of last week, Friday, was that we were getting issues with connectivity. It wasn't hitting everybody, but it started to grow. And so we looked into the issue, reached out to Telegram, and we were told that the libraries that we were using, which were supposed to be, according to their documentation, were supposed to be kosher, actually no longer worked. And so we spent the last few days scrambling to get libraries uploaded or updated, excuse me, to our platform. And we have been, so you can see this is the new version that we just released actually this afternoon. It just got made available. And this is 11.8, and you can see there's a totally new UI. And this is something that we started working on last summer, late last summer. And our plan was to push this as version 12, but this kind of forced our hand, and we had to get it out a little bit early. So the part that connects to Telegram is completely new. Some of the updates that we were hoping to push in the on the MetaTrader side in the EA, we don't have those deployed yet. We've got some interesting features coming out with regards to things like regular expressions and the way that we are looking to kind of migrate into a new order entry system. That there's a lot that we're going to do. Basically, we're in the process of what we do is we poll brokers and look for responses to signal entry, because brokers, it's our experience and our belief that they change their servers depending on risk. And we noticed during FOMC and during news events or something like that, we'll see issues with order submission, or in situations where there's insane liquidity issues or whatever. So what we started doing is polling these brokers using test orders, and we record the responses in we have a database. And so then what we're going to do is we are formulating a system for order entry that will do if there's an error, it will do a retry, right, based on what errors we see for that specific broker. So it's kind of an interesting approach, I think. Should solve a lot of things that I think probably every copier, and not just Telegram copiers, but any copier system experiences with MetaTrader, right? Anyway, so 11.8, it is available for download if you've got a license with us. There's a couple of places you can download it in your user portal. You can download it, or there's some in our help desk. There's a link to it. So anyway, kind of cool. But yeah, kept us extremely busy for the last several days. So having said that, let's take a look at the test. And I have been kind of interested in this. I featured this channel last month, Smart AI Signal machine learning method, and it is an AI-driven signal system. I love the format. It's just real easy for the copier to work with. And we have real limited data on it. So I think this is our second month's worth of data. And it's my understanding that the system is still in learning. It's still learning. But we've been pretty impressed with the results. So I wanted to take a look at that today. And I may go ahead and I think we might just go ahead and add this to the database just to start tracking it. Anyway, so if this is your first time watching, we do the same test every single time. We start with a $10,000 account. We do 0.1 size lots. We don't do any kind of trailing stop loss, nothing fancy with the stop loss, no edits, nothing. We just want to see how the signals perform. Okay. And we've been anyway. So it looks like about 15% for this month. And I don't remember what last month's was, but it was over 10%. I want to say 12 or 14. I don't know. The video is only a few days old. So a lot of trades with this channel. Only trades Euro USD. So here we can see the equity curve. We kind of hit this high point and then we kind of dipped back down and then we, came back up. Mostly Europe and US session. Not a ton of Asia, but some Asia. Here's our statistical scattering of wins and losses, and this is real similar to what we saw last time. Our losses cluster on this side of the line and our wins cluster on this side of the line. But I find this real interesting that we've got, some trades that seem to break at their stop loss or close to their stop loss. But our risk is real low in comparison to our reward. So interesting. Average holding time. Maximum position was about 40 hours. Average was about 5. The shortest is 2 seconds. Euro USD and a lot of trades. I counted. I scrolled down. I mean, if you look at where the scroll bar is, I mean, I think it's around 7,000 trades this last month, something like that. A lot of trades. And what this channel does is it seems to waterfall into positions. I think I talked about that on the last video. So anyway, we don't have any affiliation with this. We're not connected to these channels at all. We don't have any affiliates. We don't have anything like that because we want to be as neutral as possible. So yeah, kind of interesting. Pretty decent performance for the second month. And the gross profit was 17,000. I mean, that's a lot of trades. But interesting. I'm interested to see where this goes. I think that once this gets off of training, it's going to go VIP. At least that's my understanding. The guy who runs it mentioned that to us. So yeah, thanks for watching.